I can't hide my frown, my smile is hiding from my mouth. I can't lie, my mind keeps finding time to fight myself. I dive so deep inside, feel like I died and I'm in hell. Or I'm so high my eyes can't see the ground beneath the clouds. Don't look down. Don't look down. I tried to keep it quiet, silence all my cries for help. As long as I am rising till I'm upside down, I won't look down.
Okay, I think we're going to record. I do not have good enough internet in this building to do a live stream, or I might have to do some tweaks to my cell service. I'm a very tired guy, but I just got back from running my stores, and I'm going to do some pulling of eggs in the upstairs gecko room. There's not much up here. There might be like 50 females, but we're going to do it. I got tablet mounted, so let's see how that works. You can kind of see some roaches here. Nothing special. This room stays around 85, so they don't need to have extra heat. So I'm just going to pull some eggs. If I see eggs, I'll show you guys. Maybe I'll show some animals too. This group here is a group of Gen 1 cloudeds. They look nothing special. They are eclipses. So I kind of use them just as eclipse. I don't think they have any eggs in here today. And this is one of the groups that I do have them in a group because I lost a rack during the travel. So there is 2 geckos per tub here, in this one rack because I doubled up. So here I think we might have some eggs here, but here this is 2 different cloudeds. These are a little bit more cloudy. There's that. I think we have some eggs here possibly. They're digging. And nope, they're just digging. Nothing special yet. The other animal that is in here is not a clouded. It is just a eclipse. I only got one more tub here. I only got 3 tubs that have multiple females in it. Because this is a new shop, people don't know, and it is taking some time to get everything set up. And nothing in this group either. So, we'll go to individuals. This here is some radar to red stripe. And I guarantee I got it from here today. There's 1. There's 2. And now I'm going to be making my floor all messy. So this girl is at the end of her lay. She looks small. She just laid today. But it is a bell albino, or a radar, did I say? It's a radar. She was bred to a red stripe. And I want to get everything going. If everyone wants to know what I use, these are what I use. I don't poke holes in them. I don't do anything to them. This is what I use to incubate eggs in. I have a 25-gallon like tote that has a hinged lid on it down here that's full of vermiculite. I fill it about, I want to say, twice a year. And then I just take, literally, that's all I do. We're good. I shake it. And then I mark down on top what it is. He is 213 from 2020, and the male was 9919. I write down today's date. If I can actually English today. 22. And then I'm going to incubate these for female. So I don't have the eggs in here yet anyway. So this is how I do it. This is all I put on that tub. So it's 213.20, and I put female there. So if anyone else is in here looking at my eggs or anything else, they know the male is 99.19, and where I said I couldn't English today, 523.22, and incubated as female. So the reason I put the incubated as female is when I pull hatchlings, I pull them all out of my incubators at one time, and they just go on a tray and they get put away that day. And that tells me what they were incubated for, so it knows what rack it goes in. I have an empty rack here. There's a Show Me Show, was Best in Show 1 Expo. And I'll just set that egg aside, or them 2 eggs aside. The next female is pure patty stuff. It's a het patty to a patternless. And I do not think I'm going to have eggs in here because she does not look like she laid. You can just look at a female and tell. I'm not going to. But here is a het patternless. This is a het patty. There's nothing else to her. Bred to a patternless. It's for my pure patty line. Let's see what else I got here. Oh, this is just a raptor. I believe it's 69. I'm sorry, 9019. So she's a couple years old. This is her. Just a raptor. There's a good little view of her. And she didn't like. So she still has eggs in her. So you can tell if you pick up your female, she still has eggs in her. Then I'm sorry, I gotta work on a way to mount this a little bit better for you guys. I'm kind of working on the half rack. The top half of this rack broke. It's over 25 years old, and it meant something to me. So that's why I've been carrying it around from everywhere I've gone, from Ohio to Green Bay, back to Ohio, back to Green Bay, now to the facility. And she didn't make it. She's actually over there in my vault. I have a 12 by 10 vault in here because it used to be a bank. You did that too. This here is a tangerine rainwater, and she may have laid. She did. Here's one. So we get to set up another incubator or cup, and she might have laid only 1 egg, guys. And I think she did. It happens. The normal thing. I just want to check, make sure. This is her container, and I just double check and make sure I didn't miss it. And we'll show her off here in a second. This is her. It is a tangerine rainwater. She's pretty. So we got 1 egg. I'll be right back on camera here in a second. And I got to go to the vault here in a second. If I get more eggs, that's my last one. Give myself a little bit of vermiculite. I don't do measuring. I just know what I'm doing. I'm sorry. I've been doing it too long. A little bit of shaky shake. And I believe that's M5 for the male. And she is 182.20. So 182.20. M5. The male. Female. 523.22. And we're going to incubate that as a female also. And then if there is 1 egg on here, 1 egg, I put a 1, and I know it don't look the greatest. I put a 1 and circle around it. If it is 1 egg that is in, I'll put a 1G, 1B. So I know in that container I might have a bad egg, but usually I know that they're bad and I just toss them. It's a rarity that I do that. So that is that rack. So let's start pulling out here. We got eggs from her yesterday. Let's check this one. And we got eggs from her 3 days ago. I didn't mark the tubs. I gotta come here and mark the tubs so I don't pull these tubs. And this one here, I can show her off a little bit. She has given us eggs. She has a pure macularis that is just pure, and she's gravid, but that's just a pure macularis. She's digging, so she'll be laying here soon. Nothing to that girl, nothing at all, just pure macularis. I wonder how long this video is going to be. I'm going to put it all up too, because I couldn't do a live stream, guys. I am apologizing now. This girl laid the other day. I'll show you guys this girl. She is a bold. Let me do my little. She's not going to play. There we go. There's a bold. She's already laid. This one here, I got. That one there is from a gentleman out of Sewerfest. I can't think of his name right now. That goes on that. And this girl here is in stud, so she'll be laying here in the next few days. She's a big girl. Yeah, she hasn't laid yet. This is pretty cool. This girl here was bred to a pure white and yellow. My pure white and yellow got bred to a lot this year in the last, I would say, month and a half, because I want to prove out his purity. This is another bull I got from Dab Exotics. She is gravid. She is very gravid. She laid about 10 days ago, so she is going to be laying any day. I would say my geckos, I was just talking to someone, said they laid in 9 days. I had one that laid in 9 days after they laid. So, pretty cool. This is a bold. This bold was actually bred to that white and yellow also. I'll be giving Dylan and Dab Exotics some of the babies from it, but he might want a pure white and yellow, because I got that white and yellow that bred to macularis, and we'll know everything it's het for this year with my collection. I could breed it to almost everything. So he is going to give us babies here soon. Let's see here. And guys, guess what? If you guys see a tub and it's a little bit dirty, guess what? It's dirty. That's what happens when you have leopard geckos. This girl here, I think she's going to be laying now, so we're not going to even bother her. She is laying like she's got her whole dog in everything. So we're not going to. Here is a clouded. This clouded was bred to. This was bred to blood. She's a really good clouded. That's a clouded blood herself. Bred it back to blood. She hasn't laid yet. This girl hasn't laid, I can tell that. This girl hasn't laid, but she's a cool looking girl. This was bred to blood also. She's a cool looking girl. Very cool looking girl. And she hasn't laid yet either. Thought I was going to get more than 4 eggs today out of this room. But hey. That girl hasn't got bred yet. This is my fireball. We just got eggs from her, so she hasn't laid again. This one may have laid. Let me check her. She's out. Nope, he hasn't laid yet. She still has eggs. This one here is an Eclipse Het Bell, and I bred it to a Max Snow Het Bell Het Patty. So I'm hoping to produce bells they'll be heady clips. And but I'm hoping to do bells that are 50% het patty. And then I have another male that is being bred to a patternless, so I can get some patternless that are 50% het bell. And then I can just breed some of them to, like, the one that are 50% het bell, breed it to like a radar to prove out which ones are het bell. And then I can take a patty het bell to a bell het patty. And it's going to take me a couple years, but I mean, I might take a few shots at it, but we'll see what we can do. This girl I've been worried about for a few days. She's been digging, and she laid. I'm pretty sure she laid. Let's see. No, she's on day like 16, but she's not, no worry on her. She is a tangerine, and she was bred to a Skittles cross. Pretty cool gecko. Jesus not here. So she's already given me 10, and so we'll see what happens with her. And if she does go egg bound, I'll take her to a vet. But I'm pretty sure she'll be fine. 17 days isn't nothing. That we already got eggs from. And this one here, we didn't even breed. I don't know why I took her down. Again, this one here, we didn't even breed. I don't know why we took it down. And this room's almost done. This is bred to M2. I don't think we got eggs yet. No. I don't have eggs in her yet. You guys are making a mess. What is going on here? This female is making a mess of things. Like, all her lay stuff is out of the box. This is a blood trumper. She laid a couple days ago. I don't know why I brought her out, but that is a blood trumper. She laid a couple days ago, and she just made a mess of her tub. And that is about it for this. So we got 4 eggs out of this room, and we pulled out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 29 females we went through and we got 4 eggs. Now, there was a lot gravid that did not lay yet. I got to get away where I can travel with this, and we can have some fun. So, but anyways, that's what I do every day. I have to come here, then I go downstairs and I pull some eggs. We just keep going. Just to show you, this is how I keep the eggs. This is it. Put them in the incubator. When they hatch, they hatch. I don't lose animals. I don't lose eggs. If they're bad when they're laid, yeah, of course. But usually them get tossed in an owl monitor. He eats them like M&Ms. He loves them. And that's it. I mean, once you've been doing this long enough, you can tell a dud egg from a good egg. You can tell if something's fertile or not fertile. I mean, any borderline ones you can candle and find out. But once they're good eggs, they go in that cup. They go in there, males, 35 days, 40 days. Females around 60 to 65 days, sometimes 57. And I come here and I pull them. I don't let my animals sit in the incubator for days. I don't know who does that. I run a very large operation, and I don't do that. I chose to breed animals, so I make time every day to come here, check for eggs. I clean, I feed, I do what needs to be done that day, and I put away animals. So if I have anything hatched, they get put away now. Now, I do prep. I do have the tubs already prepped. They're already clean. They got the ID numbers on them. All I got to do is write down what I see, because my ID numbers are pretty easy. I know what's going to happen. And Then I just write down the genetics of it. So when it hatches, I write down what it is visually, what it is het for, possible het for. On the tub, I usually do tags, but I do them after. When it's happening, when I put them away, it is a Sharpie on the cage. That's all it is. Very quick and easy. Good to go. All my stuff's reusable. That's why I got the better. I don't get them thin plastic ones that break apart and I throw them away. I don't want to pollute as I go. So these are all reused. I wash them and reuse them. You don't want to ever use the vermiculite. Reuse that vermiculite in there. The yolk from the hatched ones can damage the ones that are in there incubating. That's why I don't put multiple eggs and like put 4 or 5 different eggs in a container, because when them hatch, if the yolks get in there, bacteria happens, it can destroy eggs. You never want to reuse the vermiculite. You want to throw that stuff away or reuse that out in the garden. I've taken vermiculite and I put it in soil. It works great. But yeah, you don't want to reuse the cups with the same vermiculite. All these cups get washed and I reuse them. Right now I'm on new ones, but I have probably, and behind me, I probably got a box of like 200, 300 of them that just need to be the Sharpie taken off of them and I can reuse them. That easy. All right, guys, I'm out.